Hey, how you doing? I can't see what I'm looking at here, as you guys know. You know what's happening? Charlie Kirk just got shot through the neck. I watched the video. Friggin' horrible. I was gonna possibly do a video today. I was gonna talk about that poor Ukrainian gal that was murdered, and I will. I'll talk a little bit about that today. But this Charlie Kirk thing is devastating, and I've been getting tons of messages and phone calls already. People want to know what I think about it, which like I'm some sort of political pundit, and I'm not. You know, those of you that know me know that that's the thing. I'm not a political pundit person. I talk about what I think from time to time on my Sunday night chat, so you know where I stand. Um, and I get a lot of people telling me, I've heard it multiple times, like I should watch what I say, you know, because I'm saying things that crazy people don't like, and this is the result of a crazy person murdering another person. Likely, we don't know who it is yet, I guess, because of a difference of opinion. So, I've been sent 2 videos so far of this murder, and 2 different angles. It's horrible. I don't like that I even have it in my brain. I'm not that guy. I don't like to watch that stuff. I've got friends that are, you know, war fighting dudes, tier 1 guys, that sort of thing, and they do watch that stuff, and they've sent me some pretty horrendous videos over the years. I don't watch. Once I know what it is, I don't even want to watch it. I don't want it. I've seen it. I've seen a lot of terrible things in my life as it is. I don't need to see that. Beheadings and things like this. One time is enough. So stop sending me this stuff. But here's the thing. I'm watching live these shows on YouTube right now, and I just did a short on this talking about it, but I want to expand on it a little bit because commenters in there are these crazy nut job leftists that think we're Nazis and we're crazy people, so we deserve to be murdered. And I think the technology exists. If you're typing comments that where basically you're supporting, you're happy that Charlie Kirk was murdered the way he was. He just had a baby, young guy, you know, young couple, happy couple. Um, these kids' dad has been taken away from them now. Uh, if you type a comment like that, we should know who you are, and if you own firearms, they should be taken away from you. Every sharp object in the house should be taken away from you. You shouldn't be allowed to buy fertilizer. You should be sterilized because you're a sick person. You're demonstrating that you're a sick human being. And that's just how I feel about that. So I just can't believe how horrible humans can be with this stuff, you know, for a difference of opinion. And the thing about Charlie Kirk was, he was taking the fight to where it needed to be taken, which is college campuses, where young people have been and are being programmed with bullshit. And he would let them speak and use what they said to make them look foolish. So it would turn a gear in their head and make them realize that they don't know what the hell they're talking about. That was a courageous thing to do. I hope more people spring up and do it now. Because it needs to be done. I actually saw some stupid person, young person, like last week with him, where he didn't say anything, and she kept saying, well, whenever I talk, you cut me off. I can't get a word in. I can't finish what I want to say because you're going to cut me off. And she spoke for like a minute saying that, where she could have used her time to make her point. But she can't make a point because it's not fact and logic based. It's emotional nonsense based on lies that were programmed into her mind. That's what he was fighting against. Just trying to wake people up, like I do. Of course, not on his level. And so yeah, when you see We have to start going after these people in a way. Like if you see somebody posting these things, it's terrible. And this thing with this woman that got killed, this little blonde girl from Ukraine, that whole scenario is crazy. There's a photo. I mean, it's the definition of an irony. There's a picture of her in her bedroom, and she's got a Black Lives Matter poster in the background. Now that, in my mind, doesn't, to me, mean she deserved what happened to her. Clearly not. Clearly not. But she came from another country where there might not have been any black people where she came from at all. And again, this is not about all black people, obviously. But, you know, she didn't have any situational awareness because she believes all whatever the hell she believes. I'm assuming she was going to school or something, and she had that poster on her wall. It's crazy. But I want to use that as a learning, teaching moment for you guys. This isn't about being a racist. It's about being smart and having situational awareness. If you're going to get on a train someplace, and don't just try not to sit with anybody behind you. Put your back up against the glass or something and make sure you spy that room and you know what's going on. And you know how to get out in case something bad happens. I'm just saying. It's a sick world. There's always been this stuff happening, by the way. There's always been crazy people murdering people for no reason other than them being friggin' crazy. We see it now because there's cameras everywhere. It didn't used to be cameras everywhere. But the good thing about it is we're seeing this happen. And it's to the point now, like this week, with this poor girl being murdered, and the media, the left-wing media, wasn't wanting to cover it at all. And when they did talk about it, they were trying to goof on the right, saying, oh, look, the right's making a big deal out of it because a black guy killed a girl. It's fucking murder, man. Yeah, we're making a big deal out of it. But that story, there's a lot more to it, okay? Because this woman, magistrate, judge person is not an attorney. And from what I heard, if I'm wrong, you guys will correct me in the comments. I know you will. But she's married to another woman, and they own some mental health facility or something. So it would behoove her, presumably, to not put people in jail because they could go to her facility where she makes money. That's crazy. So the blood is on her hands. The blood of that woman is on her hands. And the blood of Charlie Kirk's death is on the hands of the left-wing media and left-wing professors and all these people, the people that own the left-wing media, that tell these people, put the scripts out through these talking heads. And the talking heads that these words are coming through, the blood of Charlie Kirk is on their hands. Because there's crazy people out there already. And if you demonize your opposition and call us Nazis and all these other things, then it makes it so that stupid, crazy people think to themselves they'll be a martyr or they're doing a just thing by taking the life of somebody that just has a different opinion than they do. That's what's going on here. It's very simple. It's very simple. Bullshit is being put in the brains of everybody. There's a percentage of people out there who are mentally unstable. There's a percentage of those mentally unstable people who will take the action. Or it's a bigger thing and some big conspiracy and some deep state thing where they decided to take Charlie Kirk out because they think he could be the next president. You know what I mean? We don't know yet what this is about, but I'm just saying, I'm really bummed out. And I got things I got to do in my personal life today, which ain't going to happen now. Because I don't want to think about this, but I have to. And I've been there's somebody in my life right now I've been spending a lot of time on, like talking. And so she was texting with me over this. And I know she's working, but I could tell because she was texting me that she needed to talk to somebody. And so we just got off the phone, and it was a nice thing to have somebody to talk to in a civil manner and talk about how you feel about this. I hope you have somebody like that. And, hug your kids, hug your loved ones, tell the people who are important to you that you love them, remind them to be head on a swivel, remind people to understand what situational awareness is, and Let's all be there to support one another. And let's all pray on this one. It's a horrible tragedy, but good could come out of it. I don't know what that good is yet, but I'm a uplifting type of person. I'm a positive minded person. So in my mind, I'm going to try to see how this could somehow be spun for positive. And maybe that positive is, we can determine who crazy people are and keep them from firearms. I don't know. Again, I'm not kidding about that. If there's somebody making a comment and they're saying Charlie Kirk is in hell, or they're laughing that he's dead and that sort of thing, let's find out who that person is and make sure they can have no firearms. I'm not kidding about this. They can't even have a fork. They got to eat with their hands. They really should be put in a padded jacket for the rest of their lives. But I don't say you should kill them, because I've never had a problem with knowing people that don't think the same way I do. I've never said somebody deserves to die because they don't think the way that I do. That's crazy. I'm not a crazy person. If you think that way, then you're a crazy person. So let's identify the crazy people. And as I always say, be kind to one another, be nice to one another, and it's okay to disagree on things, man. I'm bummed out about this, but this too shall pass. So be kind, and I'll catch you all in the next one.